Despite its raunchiness, Desperate Housewives was a decidedly sex-negative show. The characters throw around accusations of sluttiness constantly, and more often than not, they're talking about Edie. She's seen by the other housewives as nothing but a one-night stand. So, for example, when Susan finds out that her ex-husband Carl is dating Edie, she automatically assumes it's a fling, rather than the reality, a months-long relationship. But that isn't a problem to Edie. She's comfortable enough with her sexuality, and rather than being offended, she ironically embraces the label, even self-referring sometimes.
Hi, I'm the that lives down the street.
Plus, despite the implications that she'll sleep with anyone, it's not actually true. Edie knows what she wants, and she won't waste her time with anyone who she doesn't find attractive. The other characters put a deeply misogynistic focus on Edie's enjoyment of sex. And one of the best things about watching Edie today is seeing that even under the weight of all that early 2000s peer pressure, she doesn't care what other people think about her sex life. Other characters talk about the number of men she slept with, using it as an insult.
You're famous for the number of men you've conquered.
Thank you.
It's not a compliment, you tramp.
But Edie is unbothered. In a way, she was a link between the 90s post-feminism sexual freedom and the more modern acceptance that things like so-called body count don't actually matter at all. Sex therapist Vanessa Marin told Refinery29 that her clients had all but stopped talking about their sex numbers by 2018. In a sex-positive culture, attaching any sort of meaning to the number of people a person is hooked up with simply doesn't make sense. And in that way, Edie was way ahead of her time.